A really common place of pain and dysfunction in the hand is the thumb joint at the CMC joint down here. So what tends to happen is that it's easily overused and the joint will wear down and people will get pain and decrease in range of motion. And another way you can tell is that you won't be able to have this curve here when you open up the web space. Instead, it'll be more of angled, a V shape. So I'll show you a way in which you can help to open up the joint and improve your pain and function, and or if you don't have pain and function, to help to decrease the likelihood, preventative maintenance, to make sure that that doesn't happen, because it's really common. We use our thumbs all day for fine motor, our devices, grip and pinch, cooking, cleaning, driving, you name it. So this is a really simple way to help to maintain the health of your joint. The first thing you want to do is to look at your thumb and find the meaty part of your thumb. What tends to happen is that when the joint collapses, it rotates this way along with the tissue, the muscles and the fascia rotating this way. So we're going to want to work the tissue this way to open up the joint. And one way to do that is to find a curved surface. What I'm going to show you is find curved surfaces around your house and working the muscle. Your hand will be going this way as the object goes this way. So I'm going to do this kind of motion to push the borders of that tissue into this direction to open up that joint. So I'm going to go around the house and show you a couple examples of the corners and edges of surfaces that hopefully you can find around your house too, and gently working the tissue here. You don't want to push too hard, just gently. If it feels like it's too much, back off. You don't want to hurt yourself, just being gentle to loosen up that tissue. Okay? So here's a corner of my kid's IKEA table, and it's rounded at the edge here. So it's safe for you to use up against your thumb. So again, what you're doing is you're going along the meaty part of your thumb here, along the edge, and watch your wrist. Make sure your wrist isn't too flexed one way or the other, but gently pushing into the table, and your hand will be going down to get that tissue to open up. So a few times here. And if you find areas in your thumb tissue that are tighter than other areas, spend more time in releasing. So pushing slightly in and pushing down to get that border, the edge of the muscle of the thumb tissue to release. So all along, and spending more time in areas that are tighter. So this is one surface in my house. So another surface in my house that's rounded is a changing table. So again, doing the same motion, keeping your wrists neutral if you can. Another surface in my home is kind of like a pull-out cutting board that I have on in my kitchen. So it's a curved edge, so I can safely, gently work along my thumb here, my thumb muscles.